A wreath for the uncle she was too young to remember, but whose legacy remains strong in her family and her community.
We hold our warriors in high esteem.
Joe Poucette is remembered today as a Stoney warrior, the only person from Stoney Nakoda First Nation to serve in the Second World War. Barely out of his teens, Poucette was a slight young man, just 5'3.5" and no more than 125 pounds.
But big in heart and bravery, I guess.
Joe Poucette was shipped overseas to fight with the Royal Winnipeg Rifles in Normandy. Poucette and his infantry unit fought some of the most seasoned German soldiers. They won the battle at Falaise, but they lost young rifleman Joe Poucette.
You ask one question and then everything opens up.
Author Anne Gaffiak ran across Poucette's name when she was turning the wartime scrapbook of an Okotoks woman into a book. Over 2 years, she gathered enough about Poucette's life and death to fill 4 pages.
And he wanted to fight for Canada. He wanted to do his part.
7 decades after his death, there is irony that Poucette, a survivor of residential schools, would so willingly serve the country that discriminated against him in law and practice.
He didn't stay at home feeling sorry for himself or stuff like that. He stepped out of it and went off to war.
His family holds dear one of just few mementos they have, a cherished letter he wrote home from France.
How is everything around the reserve?
Joe Poucette's story is passed on to the next generation every year at Remembrance Day, including by his niece, who's also a school counselor and community elder.
Our kids need somebody to look up to be brave as he was.
The Stoney warrior who made the ultimate sacrifice for Canada. Carolyn Dunn, CBC News, Stoney Nakoda First Nation.